Welcome back, everyone. 7:15, and this morning, a Central Texas animal shelter wants you to know that it is back open and running after being closed for over a month. So joining us from the Bastrop Animal Shelter is Animal Services Manager Megan Jennings. Good morning, Megan.
Good morning.
I have a very cute guest with you, it looks like, as well.
This
That's
is
great.
Doodles.
Yeah, well, good morning to both of you. Thank you so much for joining us. You know, I want to talk to you guys. You had to actually shut down the shelter. This was after an outbreak of distemper last month. I want to talk a little bit about what that was like for the staff and all the volunteers that you guys have out there.
Yeah, we were just working really hard to get our kennels very clean and sanitary, and treat all of our dogs with antibiotics and run lots of tests, trying to get everybody healthy. So it's been a very trying time for everybody, but we are so glad to be done with everything and have healthy animals again.
Yeah, and you know, unfortunately in this, you guys had to end up euthanizing about 44 dogs, but you were also able to save, what, about 200 plus dogs in this situation?
Absolutely. We had so many dogs coming into the shelter due to emergency situations. Sometimes people just cannot hang on to their animal, and we were still taking in lots of dogs even with the distemper outbreak and being closed for intakes. We still just have to accommodate those emergency situations. So we segregated our population, and those guys didn't get sick.
Well, I know that one of the biggest things right now is talking about getting these animals a home right now. So what
Absolutely.
What can happen if these dogs don't get adopted? I think people don't really understand, hey, you know, this is between life and death for these dogs.
Yeah, we are very full right now. We have no open kennels. So, you know, it would just be a shame to have to euthanize for space after these dogs have been through so much and just made it through a lot of you know, illness and trauma. So we're hoping we get a lot of adopters out today and throughout the weekend.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things for people who might be curious in adopting. How can people help? What can they do?
Fostering is great, even if you can hang on to a dog or a cat for a couple weeks. That helps us immensely. If you can help us place dogs and cats by being a foster and finding them adopters. And then if you have space in your home to bring an animal into your home, that's a great solution. These dogs need loving homes, you know, where they can live out their days and be happy.
Yeah, exactly. And they're adorable nonetheless at that. Well, thank you so much for taking the time this morning. We hope we can find these animals some homes for you. So again, that adoption event this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the Animal Shelter in Bastrop on Coolwater Drive. There are special adoption rates going on and microchips available. Of course, we've got all that information for you in this story at KXAN.com.